moment we waited for. Everything you want is right here. We gon' give them what they came for. We gon' take it up from last year. Shoot 'em a shot, boy,
What's going on, beautiful people? Thank you guys for tuning in to ACONNECTIONTV, the one place on the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And welcome to Culture Club, the space where we spell club with two B's. Because you have to be bold and blunt on here. There's no fronting, there's no lying, there's no hemming and hawing. And so far, everybody has been honest. I think everybody has been honest. Do we really think that so far has... All right. Anyways, what we do, like always, I need you to state your name from your right to your left and give us a good old roach story.
Roaches. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Tyrese. You can follow me on Instagram at Gym Shoes. The roach story I have is really funny kind of to me looking back on it, but it wasn't funny at the time. I was doing hair in a salon, and there was a barber that couldn't cut my hair. We worked in the same salon, so he told me to come to his house, which was an apartment complex in College Park. So I said, cool, because I needed to get my hair cut. I go to his apartment, and I sat down in the chair. He put the cape on me. Then I start seeing roaches coming out the stove, out the refrigerator, up under the rugs. They was playing baseball, fighting. One was doing aerobics. I never seen aggressive roaches like that. Like, this was serious. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I'm sorry, I don't know what was going on.
So did you leave? Did you get your hair
Yes.
cut?
Anytime I'm in an uncomfortable situation, I will leave right away. I don't care who, what, when, or where you are.
Right.
I was like, I got somewhere to go. I like sometimes what I'll do if I gotta leave, I'll hit my friend up and I'm like,
Tell him to call.
I hit it.
So I am Mega Body. My roach story. So when I was growing up, I lived in a house with roaches. So it's kind of not a huge deal. I haven't dealt with that since I moved out. But yeah, I mean, roaches. You know, if you're living in the South, you're bound to have a roach or two in your house.
What's going on? I'm Wes again, and my roast story, I've been trying to make it quick. It was this fine-ass dude that I saw at a party, and at that time, I was feeling fine too, so we was exchanging that I want to fuck you look kind of situation. You know when you eye fucking somebody? We was giving that back and forth. The party ended, and I was like, yo, what's good? You live around here? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Ended up getting his number. Ended up driving to his house. Now, I'm not in the state that I live in. I'm in a different state. I'm not going to say it was Philly. And so I drive to his house, but the boy was bad. The boy was bad now. The house is one of those like duplex brick houses. Kind of like hoodish, but not really. I'm like, I don't care what I'm about to tear his ass up.
Gotta give me some.
I walk in the house, the whole bottom level is tarped with like all different colors. You can't see the furniture, you can't, not plastic, tarped. Like you can't see what's going on. There's paper everywhere, there's mails everywhere, all types of stuff everywhere, just stuff, right? I'm like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck. We walking up steps, go up the steps, same situation, there's stuff everywhere, like a hoarder kind of situation. So I go into his bedroom. Maybe that thing was messy as fuck, but I don't care. I'm about to bust it down. So we doing what we doing. And I'm looking up, and because you know when you see something out your eye, you see something, right? So I look up, and baby, there's a roach crawling on the ceiling. Just crawling, marching to its own beat on the ceiling. I said, I know I see this.
Just one.
It was one. I said, damn the fuck, I hope it don't fall. Because I'm about to get in there. Safari, you know what I'm talking about. We two tops, we get in there, right? So when I turn right, I see the cable box, the TV's off. Maybe there's a roach on the cable box. I said, I know goddamn well there ain't no another roach on the goddamn cable box. Two roaches now. I said, you know what, hold on, I got to go piss. I'll be right back, I got to go piss. Baby, I go in the bathroom and I turn on the light. And y'all know the roaches come out when you turn, they run when you turn on the light. And behind you know how they got the toilet and then it's close to the water? It was a whole trail of them bitches.
Oh my
crawling. Long story short, I could not fuck him. I had to leave. And I did what Tyrese said. Called my friend. I said, Hero, please get the fuck up out of here. This motherfucker got roaches everywhere, friend. And I'm in the bathroom now. I done took a 30-minute piss session. Trying to convince my friend to come back to where I was. To come, you know. Baby, it was a mess. If y'all got roaches, don't invite people over your house. That's nasty.
Oh my God.
They want company too.
That's nasty.
I mean,
Sir.
they're comfortable with it.
No, not if they're comfortable with it.
You know, listening to that story brings me back to I suppress a lot of stuff that I've gone through over the years.
Now I've gone through.
Because there was this one time. Jesus.
Wow.
I was living in LA at the time, and I went to link with somebody who lived in Long Beach. I don't remember exactly how. Like, I know that we was liking on each other for a little bit, you know, within the circles or whatever. Anyway, make a long story short, he finally convinced me to get over to his place. He didn't have a car, but he did have a place to stay. But when I got there, he let me know that he takes care of his elderly uncle or something like that, which was like red flag number one. I was like, okay, what the fuck? Well, not the fact that he took care of him, but that you didn't tell me that until I got there.
Until you got there.
So I hear the of the machines going on the other. Yeah, I have to set the mood. Y'all have to understand what I went through. Yeah, y'all have to understand. And I was like, okay, just like, you know, like you said, oh, I'm about to do this. Like, I don't care. Like, okay, we must got a hospital over here, but it's fine. It's fine. So we go to the other room, and like, I just noticed like he wouldn't really turn on lights. And I was just like, what the? Why, you know, like what's going on? And it was like very messy, but I'm like, damn, you fine, you got like green eyes, like light skin. And I was like, yeah, like we gonna do this, right? But then like when we had to move stuff away, like it got to a point where I needed to have some light to at least see what I was doing. And so like, you know, I'm one of those, like when I take my clothes off, I like to fold it, like, you know, put it over to the side. And so I turned on the bathroom light, which was like right there, like where we were at. And like, once I did that, it was like, we was in a room full of eyes and everybody was watching it. It's all like turned around. I was like, oh my God. They were everywhere. They were everywhere. So, you know, after I got done,
So you stayed.
see what had happened was,
Red stayed.
you know, I'm a got to see it through type. You know?
I tried mine.
And so after I got done, I did go all the way outside. And then like shook everything out.
Just shake it.
And he was wondering why like I wouldn't get dressed until I went outside. I was like, oh no, it's cool. It's cool, like don't worry about it. Like I didn't want to say that. But you knew and we knew and everybody knew that you got roaches. So like I was just doing the best thing for me, you know. But it was sorry.
Of course not.
I feel like roaches and spiders go hand in hand with me because I don't like neither of them. I can't remember really the last time I had a roach encounter. That was probably like years ago, but something recently that just happened when I went to go look at these apartments like 2 weeks ago at this place, and when I got in there, this is one of the, you know, the places that they show. It's not the actual apartment you're going to be in.
model.
You know, they have the
Model
model. I went in there and everything looked good, and I went inside the closet in the master's bedroom, and I saw literally like, it looked like two black widows that was black with red dots on them, like huge spiders. I'm like, how are they even in here? When you see those type of spiders, they're usually outside, like in the trees or something, like making them one of them big webs, but there were two of them inside the closet, and I'm like, did y'all not see these in here? And I immediately closed the door and was like, it's spiders in there. And I was like, really? I'm sorry. We had no idea. I'm like, yeah, maybe I should have some people come in here and look at what's in here. Like before, they've been in there for a minute. So I was shocked. I'm like, oh, and I'm like, no, this ain't me.
So the reason why I brought up roaches is because roaches and black people kind of go hand in hand, don't they? Kind of?
No, they don't. Absolutely. What the fuck?
Who
grew up with roaches?
Get roaches too.
I grew up with roaches, and I just think it depends on what
somebody.
area you live in. If you live in areas with wood and stuff, you're gonna have roaches.
Well, listen. On Good Times,
Hand in hand.
roaches and black people go hand in hand because the first episode of Good Times, the father is taking a shower with a roach. Now, has anybody seen Good Times on Netflix?
Yes.
I gotta watch it. I'm gonna watch it
I haven't
tonight.
watched it yet.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
So We
What
did our homework.
What is it about? What is it pertaining to? Like exactly?
Do you remember good times? How old are you?
He's not old enough.
Good times. Good times. Oh wow.
With Florida Evans.
Yeah.
He's not old enough.
Dynamite.
It's not that I'm not old enough. I just haven't watched it. It's just a lot of older stuff that I watched older than me that I still watched it.
True. I
It
got
has nothing to
you.
do with how old I am. I'm not old enough.
Old
I've watched older movies.
Give him some old shows that you watch.
So I've watched it.
Don't say Moesha.
Poetic justice.
I've watched it. I actually.
And
That's look at you.
I watched a
Name
lot of old
that's
stuff.
like somebody had Nick at Night on while he was doing baby sex.
I watch a lot of old shit.
I hated that.
What are
Powerpuff
you, 22?
Girls. Huh?
You 22?
We wish.
I wish I was.
Yeah,
I don't wish I was 22. I love being
guys.
42. I don't know why y'all. Anyways, let's go back.
you
Good
always 12 years
times.
older
Good
than me.
times. Black people are upset with good times because it is a horrible, stereotypical, ghetto, blah, blah, blah depiction of black folk. And so people are mad that black people are behind it and that Netflix greenlit it. First of all, don't be mad at Netflix. Be mad at the people. If you're going to be mad at anybody, be mad at the people that created it. Be mad at the showrunners if it's really that deep. But it's not that deep for me.
It's not that deep.
Good Times is hilarious. It's a good time some of the times. And some of the episodes, I'm like, damn, they really did that. Oh, snap. But the reason why I brought up roaches, because the father is taking a shower with one of the roaches, and they are singing in the beginning of the episode. The roach is getting down singing, and the father is getting down singing in the shower. And I fell the F out. It was so funny. And there's so many funny bits in the show. Why do you think black people are so butthurt about Good Times? And should I feel bad because I laughed at some of the episodes?
I really think black people are butthurt about stuff that they don't know about. They just want to have a voice. But if you really aren't mad at the Boondocks or at the PJs or at there's so many. Bebe's Kids, Menace to Society, while drinking juice in the hood. Like all of these are horrible depictions of the worst part of black life, and it was celebrated at one point before gluten came along. So now we have this issue, and everybody's stomach's so upset about things that you can and can't say. But it's the exact same shit that we've been talking about over years anyway. It's the exact same stuff, and it's not really that bad. There's some stuff that it's like, okay, you kind of pushed it, but honestly, it is no different than what people are doing, talking about at the kitchen table where people ain't seeing it.
It's hilarious, sir.
I kind of agree with you, but I think the name is what is driving it. I think when you actually look at Good Times, the original. You have a family that's doing everything they can to be put in a specific light. One of the reasons why, I don't know her real name, but Florida Evans left the show is because they were going in a direction that she didn't agree with. They wanted her to be a single mother. They wanted her husband to go away, and she wasn't for that. So both of them left, which is why the last season was the way it was. And so when you look at that, and then you look at this, and it brings up so many negative things, although we're picking fun at those things, it kind of looks like you're taking the prestige from this amazing show that showed us in a different light. Just look at it this way: us redoing the Cosbys and using the Cosby name, but we have all these different things, and we're like, ooh, that's not what the Cosbys really gave.
Well, we kind of did that in Blackish and Grownish.
But they weren't called the Cosbys. That's what I just said.
True.
It's
but
the
it's
name.
same situation.
No, but it's the name. When people hear Good Times, we think about. Yeah, it's a brand. We think about Good Times, and we want those strong family morals and values that we saw in that show that you don't necessarily get in the show. And then the baby selling drugs, it's hilarious, but those are all those taboo things that people are looking at like you're taking our good shows and you're making them. Look at history. Look at good history, black history, how it's being watered down and So it's kind of like you're doing that to this TV show, this legacy of a TV show.
But it's still same. It's still depicting the same strong family morals and values because listen. Just because your child is bad does not mean that my parents didn't do everything in their power not to keep me in that light. Well, what I'm saying is that they are still yet mother and father together in the same household, working real hard to keep the roof over their heads, trying to do what they need to do in life. They just got roaches and live in a damn project.
However, that related to their time of an age that it was. Right now, you just listen to the radio. Good times probably go right along with what's coming on with the radio. You know how people think, what people listen to.
Yeah. It's definitely a more modern version to something that we would kind of laugh at today.
Yeah. It's hilarious. It is. There are certain points that are just hilarious. I was dying laughing. I put me laughing in the group chat. It was so freaking hilarious. I'm like, oh my God. And I was watching it with a buddy of my little brother. And he was like, oh my God, this is so horrible. Like, why are we watching this? Like, Wes, why are you laughing?
Is that the
this
cartoon?
is not okay. It's
Yeah,
the cartoon,
it's-
I didn't know. Oh.
Yeah, I said to watch it in the thing. I did.
Yeah, and I actually
He did, he
said it was
actually,
on. And just to clarify, it was baby powder.
Was it?
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't.
I mean, it looked like, the Coca-Cola.
It was baby powder, which was even more funny because it's a baby selling baby powder. How?
Oh, so he's not really selling drugs.
No.
I missed all of that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
I definitely didn't get that.
Yeah,
He making real money.
I think that if anything
still-
is wrong with the cartoon or makes me look at it sideways, it's the baby selling drugs for me. Other than that,
The baby powder is the drugs.
Wow.
It's powder, yes, but
that's
it's
interesting.
baby powder. It's funny. It's
Okay.
provocative.
That's hilarious.
All right, Tyrese, have you accomplished your goals by your age?
I think so. Not all my goals are accomplished because I have different goals set at different times. You know how you have your year goal, your 5-year plan, your 10-year plan. Yeah, so I feel like I'm very successful because I've achieved so many goals. And anything I set my mind to it, I just really go for it and then I do it. I'm a doer and not a sayer.
Do you have any brothers and sisters?
I got 2 sisters, one on my mom's side and one on my dad's side.
Where do you think you get your confidence from?
7th grade teacher, and a long-term relationship that I was in when I was 19 to 30 years old.
All right. Zafar, have you accomplished your goals by your age?
I feel like I've accomplished a lot of my goals at my age. I'm still setting goals. I still have goals that I want to accomplish, but life goes and you go according to life. And sometimes life be happening, might slow you down, but that don't mean you're not gonna finish at the timing that you feel like you need to finish. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay. Mega.
I'm going to definitely say no, but I think that it's a learning process, and the more you live, the more you learn, you understand that things don't always happen the way you planned them. And I'm blessed in where I am in my life, but there are some things that I wish I would have accomplished, but when they come, I'll be just as grateful for them then. So.
Okay. Jay.
So I'll say that I have not reached all of the goals that I've wanted to at like this timeline, but I will say that I have come to the conclusion that I am living a life that I've once prayed for, so I can be very like I'm proud of myself in terms of that. Not many people kind of think of things like that, but I always say my best is yet to come. So stay tuned.
I'll take a
it's
little
like
bit
you know
of.
what you need to do.
Yeah.
So it's like, let me just.
I'll take a little bit from everybody. I've accomplished a lot. There's some things I haven't accomplished. There's things I'm still striving to do. But I feel like one of the issues or one of the hiccups with people deciding on whether or not they've met their goals or if they're attaining their goals in any capacity is a lot of us related to our age. In gay years, If you're above 31 or above 29, you're too old or whatever the case may be. And so, damn it, if you're in your 40s, baby, you're like too old. A couple of episodes, we have some people that didn't want to even reveal their age because it's so taboo to be older. But, I'm just saying. But, you know, I don't.
That is not true.
That is what happened the last.
I said
the
my
last
age,
few
didn't I?
episodes. You and I were the only ones that said our age.
But that wasn't the reason.
Yeah, don't try to tell
Yeah, I
my
want to hear.
What is it? A hit dog will holler.
No, but that's what you
And
said,
people
and you
are
said it
hollering.
like it was fact. We just corrected you. That's it.
Yeah.
Corrected me on what?
I
Why
didn't
did
say
you-
my age 'cause it's
how-
Because I
all
didn't
right.
want to.
Oh yeah, because you know people feel how they feel about
They
their
feel how
age.
they feel.
And you know that's why. they
Just
don't
like you
reveal
don't
it.
want to eat shit or
It
take
ain't the
dick.
same.
Or take dick. You gonna let what's my
It
mom
ain't the
come
same. It is not the same, man. It is not the same.
I'm standing on business.
Not at all.
What I
You're-
like and
you're,
what I don't.
You're in a city where you are right now, and it's okay. Listen, I think I'm proud to say I'm 42. Not a lot of people made it to my age, and not a lot of people won't make it to my age, and that's like a fact. So many people die every day, and so I'm blessed to see this length of time on Earth, and to have had all the experiences that I've had. But at the same time, because of my age, I feel like it pushes me more to attain the goals that I feel like I haven't yet. I feel like some people that I know that are in their 20s or early 30s are like, oh, I got time. I'll get there eventually. You know, but that's not the case at all. And unfortunately, we do think, some of us do think like that. Do you feel like by the time you're 50 that you should be in your own house? So far?
Yeah.
But why is that? Why is 50 or whatever? What is the number for you? What is the number for you?
I'm 30 now, so like when I hit 50, that's what is that? 2 years ahead of me. I feel like I should be in. Not 2, 20. I mean.
Right.
I said 2.
Right.
I thought about that. I said it in my head. I'm like,
Give me 2 decades.
but I kept riding with it.
I died in the inside. I said, I literally
I had
died.
to pause you, Fred. Okay, go ahead.
I'm in 20, but no, in 20 years from now, then yeah, I feel like I should be in my own house. By that time, my credit should be good. I'm working on it now. I'm working on my credit now.
Okay.
So like, that's my process now is, like, I feel like I've accomplished all this stuff, but at the same time, like, I should have been known about credit shit. But it's like, as you get older, it's like, shit, like, just don't fall into place when it should. So, but now I'm just like, I know, like, I need to work on my credit. I know credit is, like, really important when it comes to buying a house. Buying a lot of stuff that you want, like expensive shit that you really just want or need. Like, eventually I'm not gonna be one to drive the same car that I'm driving, but I'm gonna want something better. But you know, the credit takes a big part when it comes to wanting to get what you want in life, especially a house. So yeah, my house, I feel I'm definitely gonna have in 20 years from now. Maybe like 15, not even 15, maybe 2.
Take that long.
Yeah, it shouldn't even take that long. I'm just y'all. I mean, y'all asking me.
And we listen. Yeah. What age do you need to be to where you feel like certain things need to get done? Like by the time I turn, my birthday is next week. By the time I turn 52, I want.
So my life don't necessarily work like that. I just work towards the goals that I set in front of me, and I just want to work towards them. But I don't have a time. I think when I was younger, I used to say certain things, but life be life.
Yeah.
And we don't know where the economy will be in 20 years. We don't know what things will look like. So I just really want to learn as much as I can, and I want to grow every day.
So you take it day by day.
Day by day, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with setting goals, but I'm not pressed.
When I look at Tyrese, I look at like you a planner.
Mm-hmm.
Like you like in 3 months I got to do this. In 2 years I got to do this. Why? Why you not a free spirit?
I'm free. I'm free in that. That's what makes me free.
Oh.
Yeah.
So being planned out and organized is free.
I planned out what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm a planner to the heart. I don't like. It's hard for me to do spontaneous things. Like if you ask me, hey, you want to go, friends? Like after we filming to this bar, I'm probably gonna be like, nah, because I didn't plan that. And that's why I'm open to trying new stuff, but planning just make things easier. I can kind of know what to expect, so it's like safer, and I feel more security. Maybe because when I grew up, things weren't planned, and it was affecting my life drastically.
I think that's why everybody chose you as their husband. Yeah. They want a planner in life. Is that the case? Do you need a planner in life, Jay? Because you chose him as your husband. I'm just asking.
Can we leave last episode to last episode?
I'm just saying. Is there like a specific age? Like, damn it, by the time I turn 50, by the time I turn whatever age, I need to have this done now.
So I was the type that said, like, by the time I was 40, I wanted to be married. I wanted to, have traveled around the world at least twice by, 45. Those are the type of things that I kind of set those goals. But like Mega was saying, life be life. And when you're younger, it's easy to make those decisions saying, when I'm 28, I'm going to do this. And by 30, I get this on. But as soon as you turn 30, you kind of figure out that you can blink your eye and you're going to be 40. You know what I'm saying? So you start to live life by setting those goals that are attainable, those 3-month goals that turn into 6 months goal, and just kind of keep your life just going. I don't have an age that I'm gonna buy a house or do this or anything. I feel like I'm of the age that now I need to be just enjoying my life, and whatever capacity that is, as long as it's comfortable and it's safe.
Is it important that you, as a black man, have a degree? Do you have your degree?
Oh, yeah.
What is your degree?
I've got a cosmetology license.
Okay.
Originally, I went to college for CIS, Computer Information Systems, but I went for that for money, not for something that I naturally let my talent use me and make money off of. And now I just actually do that on the side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel like you would be unaccomplished if you didn't get a degree? Or you didn't go to college?
Now, it depends on what I set my expectations to. I never let what someone else's expectations determine how I view myself.
It took a minute for me to get there because I don't have a college degree. When I moved to New York, one of my goals was to go to FIT or some kind of media-based institution to learn more about film. I always had like a desire and drive to be in the film business in some way, shape, or form. And by the grace, I am in that in some way, shape, or form, and I'm appreciative and blessed with the life that I do have. But I always felt being a black man in the community, sitting at those tables where everyone's talking about their degrees, and I got my degree in this, and I got me, I always felt like, damn, I'm not a part of this conversation. And I always used to feel like when someone would be like, well, what do you do? After that, everybody said, I got my such and such, and I'm such. Well, what do you do? And that always used to bother me because I always felt like I should have said, I should be up to that kind of like, bitch, I got my degree in this, I got my associates, I got my bachelor's, and I mean, that's how a lot of black people, when you get in similar circles, make you feel like you're not on their level if you don't have your degree. And so, yeah, I'm dancing around in this because I'm curious about everybody's situation in this, and I'm gonna move on to Jay in a second. But not having my degree kind of like pushed me to solidify myself in the field that I want to be in. And there are a lot of people that don't have degrees that are very successful in the career and working in the career that they want to work in. So to everyone, I say it all to say to everyone that does not have their degree, you can still accomplish a lot of things in this world. Jay, was it important for you to get a degree? Do you have your degree? Are you